the opposite. Still want to stop. So, like, I don't know where, but anyways, I do feel comfortable.
No need to buy expensive bottled water. The bad taste and harsh feel of chemicals like chlorine and chloramine are eliminated. With LifeSource, there are no filters to change and no salts to add. They install it, you forget it. Call for a free consultation to replace your softener with a LifeSource water system. Call 888-712-4279 or visit lifesourcewater.com. That's 888-712-4279. LifeSource Water. Taste and feel the difference. Are you a business owner? The federal government earmarked $135 billion in COVID tax refunds for small and medium businesses. Most of this money will never be claimed. RefundsPro.com helps business owners get through the red tape of qualifying for the employee tax credit. Your business can qualify even if you receive PPP funds, and most refunds are over $100,000. There's no downside to apply and no fees unless you receive a refund. It's as close as it gets to free government money. There is a deadline, so visit RefundsPro.com. Get started. RefundsPro.com.
Win a new Mercedes-Benz, cash, and more this month at Creighton Resort and Casino. Play to enter the Mercedes Winner's Choice giveaway on September 30th, where you can win a new Mercedes-Benz. Plus, more ways to win than anywhere else. Tuesdays, turn points into slot play. Multiplier Wednesdays, get up to 7 times the points. Thursdays, win up to $15,000 in the Wild Winning Slot Tournament. Learn more at CreightonResortCasino.com. Complete rules available at the Reward Center.
KCBS News Time 7:28. We are to your local Honda dealer's traffic center to get an update on the drive this morning from Kim Wonderly. All right, we've had some. We are looking at currently crashes clearing eastbound 580 near the highway. Change the direction of that. Westbound, though, on 580, you are backed up well east of the MacArthur Maze now, heading up to the Bay Bridge Toll Plaza. That goes for all three approaches, actually, to the toll plaza. It's quite heavy now, getting into the bulk of this commute. Westbound 92, we see a delay almost back from the Nimitz Freeway trying to come aboard the San Mateo Bridge. Also on the San Mateo Bridge eastbound near the high-rise. Although this could shake out to be debris, we'll have to wait and see once CHP gets on scene to assess that situation. Meantime, Marin starting to fill in a little bit south 101. Some brake lights around Highway 37 starts to loosen but stays a bit sluggish as you head down toward the Civic Center. Your next update, 7:38 on the traffic leader, KCBS. A lot of sunshine inland, some overcast at the beaches with highs getting this afternoon into the 60s at the coast. On the 8th on All News 1 KCBS.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
15 years ago, I switched to Progressive. Well, I used all those savings to buy that golf club that swings for you. But now everyone who plays golf is really good because, you know, the club swings for you in the future, which is now.
So switch to Progressive and save big because those savings could add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
Charging a cell phone can be like getting a booster shot. A booster is given to enhance or restore protection after a primary series vaccination, which wanes over time. Schedule an appointment when you are eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and by emergency resulting in power loss can happen at any time. If you rely on power for basic life functions, the time is now to prepare. Visit disabilitydisasteraccess.org or call 211 for assistance preparing. News that matters to you. Around the Bay, around the world, around the clock. All News 106.9 and coming up on KCBS, a closer look at what the plan to forgive student loans could wind up costing the Biden administration, and throwing shade in Napa on a move that's put the trees lining an idyllic neighborhood street on the chopping block. Good morning, I'm Melissa Call. It is 7:31. $400 billion. That's about the cost of President Biden's plan to get rid of significant amounts of student loan debt. This according to a report from the Congressional Budget just released yesterday. For more on this, we're joined on the KCBS Ring Central Newsline by our political analyst, Mark. Mark, thanks as always for talking to us. Is this price tag any big surprise? And whether it is or isn't, will that matter as the debate over student loan forgiveness potentially ramps up ahead of the midterms?
it is essentially a little more than the Biden administration said it was going to cost, and the big disagreement over how much loans there are out there. The Biden administration, the which both Republicans and Democrats, unless it disagrees with agree is a very, very reputable, nonpartisan analyst group. I mean, they said $400 billion. Assuming that about 90% of all eligible college graduates with loans will take advantage of this program. The Biden will be way less than that, which is why they think it'll cost less. But this isn't completely different. Some people have estimated much more, as much as $600 billion. But, you know, we talked about budgets yesterday. Talking about billions and trillions, it gets hard to keep track, which is why it's important to break it down. And this isn't to say that giving $400 billion in debt relief to students, many of whom desperately need this, isn't a good idea. But budgets are about choosing priorities. And another thing you could do with this money is you could write a $1,000 check to every man, woman, and child in this country living at the poverty level, or 50,000 affordable housing units that would homeless families. You could hire, by my calculation, about 1 million teachers and employ them for 4 years. That's what $400 billion does for you, and it's a matter of picking and choosing. I think that Republicans see this as an opening to bring Democrats as a leader. Split between Democrats and Republicans, that the more educated people are in general, the more they tend to vote Democratic. That's just something that the polls Republicans will make the case, and it's not crazy that those who don't go to college, those who, you know, work their way through, say, community college without taking out loans, those who have never planned to go to college, they graduate to high school and have working class jobs, they are now subsidizing all the people who have a college education. And if you have a college education, you tend to be better equipped to face a bad economy. So they'll say it's unfair favoritism. But that's where these choices.
Well, and that kind of argument will probably resonate very well with Republican voters. Will it on that, and will it help Republicans perhaps turn around the momentum that is shrinking their expected margin in the House?
You know, I do think that it is helpful for what we used to call the Reagan Democrats a generation ago, sort of the working class. You know, I mean, I teach at the University of California's Washington program, and I mean, the University of California is, I'm not trying to put in a plug for my employer, trust me, I can complain about them, but the University of California is a tremendous driver of first-generation Americans, first-generation education, college folks to come and it's an express lane to the middle class and the upper middle class. Financial aid to attend UC, sometimes to come to Washington, and it is a tremendous boost for those people, and that's wonderful. And not surprisingly, when I've talked to my classes about this, virtually every single person in the class, in fact, every person but one when I talked about this last month, said this is a great thing. In fact, it's too little. They should relieve more than $10,000. The only person who thought it was a bad idea was an international student from Poland who said, what are you talking about? It's like, you know, in Poland you take out a don't expect relief, to which other students said to him, how much does college cost in Poland? There are a lot of complicated issues here, and it's important before people side one way or the other and say this is a giveaway to the students, or this is desperately needed by middle class students who can't afford their loans. That this is very, very complicated at many, many levels, and it's an awful lot of money.
All right, well, Mark. Hello. KCBS News Time, 7:36. We've got your next traffic update coming up in just 2 minutes.
Helping me beat my cancer and bring back my hope.
It's being told my heart no longer works. Then spending 30 days in Sutter's cardiovascular intensive care unit before finally getting the new heart.
It's knowing my family and I will be taken care of, no matter who we are or who we love. It's 1,000 things, big and small. Sutter Health. Find a doctor at sutterhealth.org.
Hey, Uline. They know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family base. Now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 38,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
If you own a pandemic to inflation, I'm sure you could use a break. If your business has 5 or more employees since 5 COVID, you might be eligible to receive a payroll. Just getting your hands on it. Hi, I'm Howard Mackler, and that's why I founded GetRefunds.com to cut through the red tape and get you the money. The team of tax attorneys we have put together are highly trained in this little-known payroll tax refund program. We do all the work, charge not a dime up front, and simply share a percentage. Businesses of all types can qualify, including those that took PPP, nonprofits, even those that had increases in sales. We have helped return over $1 billion to businesses, and we can help you too. Just go to GetRefunds.com/. Click on Qualify Me and answer a few questions. This payroll tax refund is only available for a limited period of time. Don't lose out on up to $26,000 per employee. Go to GetRefunds.com/news. That's GetRefunds.com/news.
CBS News Time, 7:38. Let's hope you get to work this morning. Honda Dealers Traffic Center watching the drive. Yeah, I'm watching a very slow drive and a lot of it. Looking right now at the Altamont Pass, still stop and go on the Tracy side coming out of the Central Valley on 205 feeding onto 580. It's backed up from 11th Street. Westbound Highway 4 kind of shaking off some earlier issues, but we have stop and go approaching Love Ridge Road heading through Pittsburgh. It starts to loosen up once you get a little bit west of Bailey, and then from Bay Point out to Willow Pass, it's a little under the speed limit, but not the stop and go that we're seeing on the rest of 4. In the meantime, the Bay Bridge backup is east of the MacArthur Maze. 580 is backed up onto 24. Today, especially considering there's been no stalls or crashes, but we are backed up from Marina Bay Parkway all the way out to the tolls. Once you get onto the span, traffic is moving well to the Marin County side. Let's go back to our problem that we had on southbound 101 trying to get through San Bruno. A crash still in the clearing stages before you get to 380. There's also some debris in the roadway. This is a motorcycle that's involved, so it looks like that left lane's still blocked. Traffic is starting to back up pretty close to Brisbane. Past Oyster Point at this point. And your next update, 7:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS. Mostly sunny skies expected throughout the afternoon today. Highs today getting into the 60s at the beaches, into the 80s inland. We've got traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
A global pandemic, social unrest, and wild market swings. Welcome to the new normal for investors looking for financial. But now there's Reliant Capital. Reliant can give you high returns with no market risk of any kind, 10 to 12%, and it's eligible for an IRA or 401k rollover. Call 800-788-1000 and get the kind of returns Warren Buffett's been earning for years. Invest in something you can rely on. Call 800-788-1000 for your free brochure.
What's an investor to do these days? With a in economically turbulent times, you wonder, where can I find a reliable investment? Answer? High returns with no market risk of any kind, 10 to 12%, and it's eligible for an IRA or 401k rollover. Call 800-788-1000 and get the double-digit returns Warren Buffett's been earning for years. Protect what you've worked for and call 800-788-1000 for your free brochure.
I look at our electric bills and they keep going up.
We have rolling blackouts.
Declare your energy independence with Semper Solaris, the #1 solar plus battery installer in the United States. We just said we've got to be different. We got to do the right thing for the customers.
Work hard and keep your word. That's what we do every single day. The savings are better than
my last bill was actually a credit.
From my experience, I would go with Semper.
And I said, I want the A-Team, I want the best. This was the A-Team.
From the beginning to the end, they have been the best.
Semper offers new AC systems with a lifetime warranty and new roofs with a 50-year warranty. Solar American style with Semper Solaris. 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until tax credit, $500 downloadable coupon, $500 off for military first responders and healthcare workers. For all offers, call 415-367-0747 or see website for details.
Offer expires 9/30/2022. CSLB number 978152.
KCBS News.